Hey, what's up guys? It's Rob. I'm back and this is about EVs. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a full self-driving review today for the Tesla. And this is going to be for 10.8.1. I was driving with the full self-driving regular version, not the beta, which is where it drives through the city streets. And because my score was so high, I think I pegged it at 100. I was awarded into the full self-driving beta program. So I'm checking it out basically from a newbie perspective because I've only really watched it on YouTube. I've never actually seen it in action or been in a car that's had it. So I'm driving through the city town streets in Florida and I'm on my way to take an airplane up for a flight. I do fly occasionally when I have time. And I'll put that footage at the end if you guys are interested to check it out. If you're not, then don't worry about it. But there'll be some flying at the end of the video if you stay that long. And if you do stay that long, I definitely have to owe you a beer or something. So thank you for watching these videos and subscribing and liking and all that cool jazz. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you my impressions on it, whether I think it's ready or not. If you're looking to buy a new Tesla, do you spend all that crazy $10,000, $12,000 on it? Where is it right now at 10.8.1, you know, from a new person's perspective? So anyway, here it is. All right, let's check out full self-driving beta, which I have not tried yet, but it just became available after it recalibrated the cameras. I had the camera here replaced, so I had to recalibrate the camera. So now I can try it for the first time. Oh, just double down.
In 500 feet, turn left onto East Shea Drive.
Okay, so now it's driving. Okay, so I just put it in autopilot. Idiot. I mean, duh. Should have known that. So it's driving itself.
Now turn left onto East Shea Drive.
A little side street. No, it's a little, I didn't stop it, but it was not super sure about making that turn.
Now turn right onto Center Road.
Let's see how it does here. It's way over to the left too much, and this lady's trying to squeeze in. But I want to let it go. So it's looking for an opening here. It's not an opening yet. I would not go right now, and if it does, I'll stop it. There's not enough gap here for me. Autopilot creeping forward, checking visibility. Good. Now it's clear. Let's see if it goes. It goes. Whoa, a little fast out of that turn. Jeez. That's way too fast. Like, it should accelerate much more slowly. I'll put the windows up so you can hear it. Yeah, they gotta work on that, because that was like it's not smooth, and it's gotta be like very calm to the passengers. A little close on this guy, and I've got it in chill mode, but it seems to be following this guy a little too close for me. I would leave another car length if it was my decision, if I was driving. Because it's in chill mode, it really should be chill, you know, not aggressive. This is like mildly aggressive to be this close to the guy behind you. And it doesn't seem like too much, but it's kind of tailgating him. Anyway, we are here and it wants to move around him, so there it goes. Well, actually, that was nice. It didn't completely pass him right away. It waited for a little bit. Alright, and that was smooth. It is doing 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. Speed limit is 35 and we are doing 40. This is a pretty smooth section. It's just straight road, so not too much going on here. It's handling this very nicely. But that left turn, I guess what they call an unprotected left, it was very nervous about that. It made the turn. It was way too far over on the left, and the steering wheel jerked back and forth, so that wasn't good. And then the right turn onto this road, it was way too far over to the left, and it didn't leave enough room for other cars to get out. Here it's a little close to the curb on the left for my taste. ready to disengage this and my foot. Like, it's way too close to this left curb for me. It should be more centered. Here it's okay. I'm a little nervous about getting my rims scraped up. Alright, so right now it's looking good. This is a short drive back to my home. We'll see how it is. Once I get to the entrance, I'm going to disengage it. So, to turn it on, it's just autopilot, same as anything else. I mean, duh, I should have known that. Racing up to a red light, which is not good. You really should be able to see that it's a red ahead and start slowing down. It's just going by what the car in front of us is doing. So a little more intelligence built into the system would be nice. I'm sure it'll come in time. Just figured by now, so many iterations later, they would have gotten some of that down. Yeah, like as a safe driver, I'm always looking ahead of the car in front of me to see what I can anticipate is coming. And the full self-driving beta is not doing that. It's simply reacting off the bumper of the car in front of me. Cruising along, yeah, like the display's pretty cool. We can put it on full and see what's going on now. We're coming up to a red light now. It's changed to red. The car is waiting till the last minute to stop, which I don't like. And it's using some friction brake as well, which I hate. Should never use the friction brake. So yeah, it's got some ways to go to be to the point where you could actually use it and not think about it. I've got my foot hovering over the brake pedal just waiting to stop this thing if it's out of control, which should not be the case. But, you know,
1,000 feet, turn
it's pretty,
left onto Stony Creek Boulevard.
It's pretty amazing, really, for what it can do. It's just not there yet. Alright, so it has to turn left, so let's see what happens.
Now turn left onto Stony Creek Boulevard.
It comes in way too hot. It needs to learn to slow down before it gets to a place where it's going to intersection. Okay, makes this turn. It's a little too fast coming in here. It's like, alright, so it doesn't know where to go. I'm going to take over from here and go through the gate. Alright, let's try full self-driving again. This will be challenge number 2, get me home. Navigate home.
Drive east on Center Road for 2.8 miles.
And full self-driving. Let's see how it handles this. This is a difficult intersection to get out of. There's a lot of accidents here, actually. I think it's just because old people can't see, but let's see how it does. It's got a clear shot now. I don't know what it's waiting for. It's hesitating. It's in the middle of the road. I'm going to press the accelerator because I don't like to be in the middle of the road. So I'm helping it with the accelerator a little bit get across. I don't know why it was. Now it's clear to go. Jeez, it does a whole shot out of there. It's like way too fast on an acceleration. It's like they got to work on that. It's definitely too. It gets up to speed too quickly. Like it's almost giving it way too much throttle. And even now, like, yeah, 51 miles an hour, but with all this traffic around, you really want to just go the speed of traffic, not just blindly do set limit. Okay, so now everybody's moving, it's good to go. But it drives too much on the edge a little bit. Like, it would scare passengers, I think. It doesn't bother me because I'm driving, I'm in control. And then stopping halfway across the street, I don't know what are you doing? It's like, there was a gap there, it could have made it. It stops right in the middle of the road. So, I don't know, my first to this stoplight like that. And it's just, they have to get it so it's very relaxing to drive with the autopilot, and they don't have that yet. So here we go, green. It looks good. This is the last intersection before my turn in. But you guys kind of get my general impressions of full self-driving beta. It's definitely not ready for general release, or like certainly not to the point where you can just let it drive without really paying much attention to it. If they get it to that point where, like, if it really needed you to take over, it'd sound an alarm and you would. But at the point it is now, it's like I'm watching its every move because I don't trust it at all. So that has to be much better. So I'll wait till like version 12 or 13 before I try it again, even because version 10.8 we're a long way away. I mean, it's impressive for what it does, but it's just not what really is promised.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Stony Creek.
Granted, it's better than anything else that's out there, but we still have a long way as civilization to go before we have robots driving. Now it's going way too fast to take this left turn. It flies into this left turn at breakneck speed. It's like, that's not good. So anyway, I've let this do this before, and it's just too fast, and I'm going to take it off. It is flying into the gate area here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching my full self-driving promo, and yeah, that's what I think about it. Wait till version 12 or 13 maybe. It might be real full self-driving by then. That's it for now. We'll see you on the next one.
500 feet,
Bye,
turn
guys.
right onto Justin Avenue.